Hello, hello. Elizabeth, hello, Miriam. Hi, hi. A little dark. Need a little more brightness here. Washed out. All right, we'll see how this goes. I sketch kind of light. We'll see how this goes. No woodworking tonight. We're doing something a little different. I mind my leg. Nobody saw that. Got home from the doctor's. There since 3 p.m. Oh, rough. What's the plan? Well, I'm doing a little sketching today. Um, I think I I I got basically no sleep last night, so I'm a little groggy. So I'm like, I don't really want to be working with sharp tools when I'm groggy. Um, I was thinking about starting to do some sketches on stream where I try and do them quickly. I like to do ink, so I'll probably color this in. It'll be very black and white and dark, so I'm using this nice watercolor stock because I'm gonna get it quite dark, and then I might maybe do a giveaway if people are interested in getting one of my sketches, perhaps. Whoa, whoa. Well, we'll see if anybody's actually interested. For now, see if I can come up with something I like here. You guys get a look at my sketching process here where I've got no plan. I don't have anything in mind here. I'm just, you know, my process is all just organic here, and we'll see how it goes. You know, I do have an eraser here. I I might make changes as I go. Be serious. Here for you in the art. Of course you're interested. All right. Well, you know, I never know. I miss a streamer after lurk. It's because I have shit going on. No, no, no. Of course, everybody gets busy. Well, sorry. Bumping the shit out of the cam. I sketch so lightly to start. It's gonna be really hard for people to see what the hell I'm doing until I start laying down some ink. You can see it. I'm gonna need to go eat dinner. But you'll be back. Sure, as a see really well. Okay, good. I did turn the contrast way up on the cam. Oh, you got the wrong thing from Amazon. Yeah, that is always a pain in the ass, right? It's also fun when you have to like convince them that they think you shipped you something that you ordered, but it wasn't in the box, even though it was on the packing slip, and then they just never believe you. Ordered plopping wrap and two plopping towels, and they sent you the wrap plus two scrunchies. Charged me for the more expensive one. Wanted you to return it, which is fine, except the package didn't show, and I ripped the box trying to get the stupid scrunchies out. Oh, yeah, one of those situations where you can't open the package without completely destroying it. Gotta love it. If you're ever wondering if I, you know, used a ruler or anything like that in my drawings, nope, no, I do not. You're like, how do I return this? Because then they charge you for their mistake. Yeah, they charge you like repackaging fee or some shit. And thank you. This is just, it's years and decades of practice. Jared, hey, how's it going, buddy?
I'm lurking over here.
Dinner done, Amazon handled. All right, Ezra, have a good dinner. See you later. Thanks for the lurk. What an all-time hook. This song cracks me up. They've been doing construction next door in my neighbor's place since 7:30 this morning, just nonstop hammers and power tools for like 12 hours at this point. It is really getting on my nerves. crazy. Hopefully they finish soon. Yeah, it's been off and on for a while. So like my neighbor during the winter had a pipe burst and it flooded her whole place and her place has been like condemned since then and they're still working on it. Like I'm sympathetic to their plight, but it's like also annoying. Trying to farm for this one Pokemon card, not getting it is also infuriating. Like real card packs there. Lloyd, hey, how you doing today? Lloyd, I was lurking in your stream earlier, but didn't get a chance to say hello. I hope your stream went well. I gotta get back into Dune. My house is probably falling apart. I've had absolute ton of lurkers lately. A few new talkers though, so that's good. Very good. New drops tomorrow. I assume probably more like new building items. Not opposed to those. Thanks for the heads up. I'll have to tune in. I don't know if you're streaming tomorrow, but I'll certainly tune in to get some drops. Oh, yeah, more pieces of the Observer. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, Miriam was lurking too. The bot wasn't working to do shoutouts. Happens to the best of us. Like the near death today. Did you manage? So you managed to not have to delete a character today, but it got a little spicy, huh? I still don't know how you do it. Where's my house located? It's like north of Pinnacle, like between Pinnacle and the exit to the world map. Um, I don't I know it's open to the guilds, but the last time I logged in, I think I left it with like 10 or 11 days power. Like I should still be okay, but it has been a few days. I've probably been over 5 days since I've been on. I really should hop on and at least check things out. What's it look like generally? How will I know it? Um, it's like a tradie style kind of a tower. I don't know how to describe it. Quicksand was evil. Couldn't even get the bike off. Get off the bike. Oof. Did I pay taxes? Oh boy. Uh, good question. Maybe Tack was nice and took care of it for me. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check. Maybe I'll do that tonight or tomorrow. Make sure my stuff isn't falling apart. Thanks, Lloyd. If your taxes are 2 weeks unpaid, the Emperor has chomed stuff off your. Oh yeah, shut off your shields. Uh, I don't. No, I don't think I'm 2 weeks behind. Yeah, Miriam, I kept your house going the last time at one point for like 10 days, but that was a while ago. Your house is definitely toast. That's okay. If you log back in again, you'll be safely in my house. This isn't wood. Veronica, hi. No, it's not. It's not. I was saying earlier, I got basically no sleep last night and I'm a little groggy and I'm still trying to decide what to do with that carving, so I'm doing something a little different tonight. I didn't want to be groggy working with dangerous tools. I have one other well, I have several other in progress carvings I could work on, but yeah, not tonight. Head hurts, groggy too. Yeah. Would you believe it's not wood? Got stockpiles going, so can help whenever ever needs to rebuild. Oh, thanks, Lloyd. I was so I'm doing a sketch. I'm gonna probably ink this when I finish my sketch, and then I'm gonna try and do some of these quick drawings, and maybe I'll do like a giveaway if someone is interested in having one of my drawings. That wouldn't be tonight, but in a future stream, maybe I'll give this away. You're even older this week by +1. Oh, happy birthday! More dad jokes cometh. That's okay. We like the dad jokes. And dox ourselves? Well, it's a risk you'll have to take. Obviously, if you're uncomfortable with me knowing your address, like, understandable. Collecting info on your viewers, only if they volunteer. Honestly suspicious. Jeez, Veronica, so untrusting. Miriam, have a good dinner. Collecting all that info. Well, I mean, look at it this way. If I was selling artwork and you wanted to buy something, I would need to know where to ship it. So, like, you know, I don't I don't know if I see a whole big difference here except you're not paying for anything. Oh, yeah. The ad break is over. So smoky there, you can't see the mountains? Oh man, that is obscured, huh? That like eventually start to slow down as you get into fall, or does it like keep going? The fires in Washington? Gonna see them in a send them a letter? Yeah, yeah. Demand they quit it. There's northern BC. There's fires that smolder during the deep winter. Jeez. You should tell them the smoke is ruining the great party up there and to stop the fire nonsense. Yeah. Well, no, that would be fitting because there's some idiot politicians in the U.S. doing that to Canada, sending sternly worded letters like, "Hey, why don't you get these fires under control?" Like, yeah, no shit. Thanks for the suggestion. You're yeah, ruining their summer, right? Have some guys that get really animated over news and politics, just shrug. I don't even bother with it. Same stuff, different day. Yeah, I mean, at a certain point too, it just becomes too much to keep up with. That's kind of the idea, I think. So, I mean, I get animated about it too. I have a couple of friends. We're very similar minded. We try to get together every couple of weeks and go out for drinks and laugh about it and try and keep each other sane. Don't need the stress. And man, it really can be a lot of stress. And there's largely not a damn thing you can do about it, right? Ems, hello. How you doing tonight? We're up to something a little different this evening. Planning a new wood carving? Hey, Malady. No, no. I'm still thinking about how to fix the other one. I have a couple others in progress that I'll probably work on stream, but I didn't get very much sleep last night, and I'm like decided it wasn't a great idea to work with sharp tools when I'm very groggy. Um, so I'm just doing a drawing tonight that I'm probably gonna do some inking on. My goal is to try and finish this sketch, this drawing like fairly quickly, um, and then maybe do it as a giveaway if people are interested in owning one of my drawings. But we'll see. Oh, I drew too. Yeah. I mean, that's what the wood carving started as was a sketch. I can draw. You know, I've become more of a sculptor, but for the longest time, that's all I did was draw or paint. Yeah, yeah, sure, Lloyd. So keeping things out of the sun is always a good idea. There, your main creativity is drawing, though I don't do it a ton anymore. Draw characters, animals, sometimes flowers. That's cool. Keep trying to draw people in armor for your D&D games, and it's so hard. Yeah. Um, I spent my fair amount of time in art school drawing human figures, but it's not, never was my like I'm all right. Never my strong suit or my particular interest. Used to be creative. Then I took an arrow to the knee. Those dastardly arrows. Check if a burrito is streaming. Storm is on. Hey, a burrito. It's Burrito's birthday today. I forgot to go wish her a happy birthday in her Discord. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if she was also doing something today for her birthday. You made her a cake in Minecraft? Oh, that's nice. You want a new desk chair? A new desk chair is a nice thing. I kind of need a new one too, which sucks. Mine isn't that old and it's expensive, but it has like three different reclining settings, and the one in the middle, which would be the one I use the most, like stopped holding. So it's like I'm either leaning way back or I'm super upright, and there's like no in between anymore. Grew the wheat and milked the teats, and then she destroyed it. She destroyed the cake. No. I hope by eating it. Okay, she did. There's this creaky and wobbly, certain the mic picks up the noise. On a saddle chair? Sure. Oh, I think I know. I think I know what you mean. I often wonder if the chair I'm sitting in right now gets picked up by my mic. It's super creaky, but I don't think it does. Sitting on one of my kitchen chairs. Okay, good to know. I mean, it's probably because of the mic I'm using sucks ass. See if I can actually get these to converge. As I'm using 1 point perspective with no ruler or points of reference. Don't recommend. This needs boobs. We're in the art category after all. Well, I have been accused of having a recurring motif that looks a bit like boobs, so, maybe, maybe it'll pop up. Who can say? And you're not wrong, you know, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em, right? To make digital art. Um, I have in the past, not in a long time. I did I had like a Wacom tablet for a very long time that I would use to make some digital art, but I haven't. Well, my tablet's so old it literally doesn't even work anymore. But I never replaced it. I hate this pencil sharpener. It sucks ass. I hate it. I don't know why I have it. The worst. Sometimes I add parts and I'm just like, nah, not wild about it. Sometimes this is all just comes down to like, uh, how can I fill in all these little corners I've made for myself? Boobs, easy peasy. Yeah, if only it were that easy, yeah. Which is beta testing vertical streaming. I don't know. I they're just trying to be TikTok, huh? I mean, I guess it maybe in some circumstances it makes sense, but like, I don't know. Is that like a good experience for the user unless you're on mobile? Even then, how does like vertical work with like chat integration? Again, they'll just make it look like TikTok, huh? I'm answering my own question. Like when platforms look different, it's all fucking face. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would expect, right? How else is it gonna work? Yeah, just chatting or like IRL stuff maybe. It makes sense. What was dinner? Dinner was just quick pasta. Just quick pasta. But you, did you have anything good? Or you're making anything good currently? Mac and not cheese. Mac and kind of like cheese. Oh, thanks, Essa. I did say I was trying to move fairly quickly today. Normally I'm slow. I'm slow making progress a lot of the time. I'm like, I'm doing all right. Actually filling the page. And welcome back. Rice is cooking, grilling some thighs with sweet soy glaze. Quick pickle cucumbers in a slaw. Nice. Can't go wrong with some thighs. Here's where we're at. As it's, it's progress. I don't kind of being very repetitive in this section. I'm gonna have to come up with some like when I'm inking it, some like textural element to break this up. mac and eerily similar to cheese. Partnered with .co to make a vegan mac and not cheese. Huh. Never really try any vegan products as I am not vegan, but I hope they're getting better for people. Okay. I see how I can mix this up. Oh, we're back. Decided to change this up a little bit as I found it a little boring for me. A bit repetitive going on back here. Slightly better. Feels like dwarven art. Maybe. Oh, I could see what you're getting at. I kind of think the middle here kind of ended up looking like a like a weird instrument or kind of like maybe like a French horn or something. Sorry, I'm visualizing. Veronica, you may have gotten what you asked for. Unintentionally. I tend not to draw in the areolas. It makes it a little obvious. Coward. Hey, it's not supposed to be representational here. Why not? They could be balls too. You could draw poopus. I hate balls. Amen. Okay. All right. Well, opinions.
Cookie! Oh, he wants a cookie.
Oh, I love the Muppets.
Malady. Almost 2 hours in redeems the first. Guys just forget it's there, I think. Never had your second cup of coffee before you had to leave. Now it's almost 9. It's fine to drink, right? Drink coffee at 9? I'd be up so late. I used to be able to drink coffee whenever. No, not anymore. Get to sleep before 3 a.m. anyways. It stays in your system for 6 or 7 hours. That could be brutal. Might be almost to inking time. I'll be right back in a minute. I need a second sketchbook to test something on. I don't think we're mom and dad. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, right? It's just gone now. It's testing. Nope, that's true. You outsmarted us. You can't be drinking it anymore. It's gone. Bit fine. This one's calligraphic. All right, I think we've got a rough idea here. Ink it. All right, we're doing it. I wouldn't usually already be at the point of inking. Now I'm at the point of no return where if I make a mistake, well, I just gotta live with it and keep going. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Despite the fact that I feel like I'm quieter than usual, I'm not as chatty as I sometimes can be. Everyone's having a good night. You're not being your normal nuisance self? No, it's fine. You know, you can't be expected to bring that sort of energy every day, right? Or most days, yeah, you normally bring the energy. Usually do. Now, tax base, there's a carrier thopter inside. Possibly her tax is very near mine, but also Marzin's is right there. Is it like, is it a gigantic, like, octagonal house? Like the whole thing is circular? Calls it the Citadel. I think it's Mass Effect inspired. Mine is basically in between those two houses, Pax and Marzin's. Guild permissions, round room. Yeah, yeah, that would be Marzin's, which is kind of like our guild home. It's got the big stations.
Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Jack, hello. You made it. Northeast on top of a rock formation. Yeah, mine is on the ground, Lloyd. I think my power should still be out. Mine's on the ground. It's kind of got like a garage on one side and then like a tower that has like 3, 4 floors. But yeah, it's sitting on the ground in like the middle of the sand. All right, yeah, I'm actually sketching tack. I didn't feel up to carving tonight, so I'm drawing, and then when I finish this, maybe I'll have a giveaway and someone can win this drawing. All right, Veronica, have a good dinner. So Veronica says it's sus. Miriam says I'm trying to gather information on my viewers. It's all peopled out. Don't worry at all. There are tons of days I pop into people's streams and I'll say hello and lurk because I'm just not feeling particularly chatty. Today is one of those days where I lurked in people's streams but I didn't say anything because I'm tired. I'm just tired. One on ground scout thopter inside. Well, mine'll just have an assault thopter in it, since my scout thopter was destroyed. That is, unless my power went down and my assault thopter was also destroyed. That would be that would be my luck. Carlos, hey, welcome in. Very lurky viewer. Jack also very lurky unless you bought in. Okay. That's probably mine. If it's in that same general area, that would be my house. Got a guild permission, so if you need some water or something, help yourself. Sure, I have plenty of that. Shields are up. Alright, good to know. Thanks. Thanks, Lloyd. I know I had stocked up. I got all the power generators up on the roof that I had, like, filled them up when I was last on. They should have lasted quite a long time. I do probably need to pay my taxes, though. $20 of power? Okay. That's good. Taxes are paid. That must have been Tack. A kind soul might have paid my taxes. Thank you, Tack. I figured. If it was anybody, it was you. Yeah, definitely Tack. Alright, I'm just acquainted with this different pen for a moment. Haven't logged in for almost a week in Dune. Need to do that too. And make sure your house is not fucked. Yeah, I haven't been on in, yeah, probably a week, I think, Tack. I need to go check on my anvil house, though. There's nothing there really to get destroyed, so powered base near me. Really, really burnt yourself out that week going hard for the carrier. Yeah, I can imagine. Tack, that's a lot of work. There's a few other bases around that don't belong to our guild members. Hart is north of me, but she's been online regularly. I'm sure she's fine. Thickness Manor or something like that, Tack. Oh no, Tack. Oh no, Tack, get in there. Tack, save your house. You put too much work in. Don't have 4 death stills, so not yours. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I think the anvil house is gone. Like, gone entirely? Wait, really? That would suck. Uh, I mean, wow, that would suck if it was completely gone. You don't see it? What? A lot of stuff in Anvil is in ruins or erased. Well, I had kept it up. That would be depressing. I mean, I had mostly moved like, all the materials were out of there, but I had a lot of stations and my buggy was there. Large refineries in the Citadel. Damn, yeah, that's why it's the guild house, Lloyd. Well, that would be a little depressing. That would be slightly depressing if my second house disappeared. That's on me though. You gotta log in. That's how the game works. feel like this is kind of how I get with survival games. The same thing happened to me in Once Human. I ground for so long, I got to like the end. I had like a super nice house, and then like I got no motivation to keep going in, which is too bad. Maybe this is why I don't play a lot of survival games. Main house is fine. Partly why you keep changing up everything. Yeah, I get it, Lloyd. Like you gotta create. You gotta create like your own goals though that keep you playing, right? Just didn't power up the anvil house when you logged out of it. Logged in and thought it was your anvil home, but it was just sand. Oh no. Oh no. Did they like up the time? Did they make it so houses decay faster or something? Because I feel like there was a couple weeks where houses were decaying, but like it was taking a long time. Likely need to set up some group events so we tackle things together for sure. I think even like I think it's kind of weird that they don't have any existing like other than like the resetting of materials weekly and stuff like that. Like they don't have any weekly, you know, weekly events or quests that I've seen. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't remember seeing any. For a few storms out during the Coriolis, they wipe it. Oh, okay. Really want weekly bounties or contracts more than just land strat. Yeah, they need something like that if they want to keep people engaged for real. Well, that's you know, I guess I'm not gonna hate on it. You know, again, my fault. I should have logged in. Should have made sure it was powered up. Never even I'd say I even fully grasped what the whole Landstrad system was about. To be honest, never really interacted with it. essentially weekly turn-ins and whatnots for guilds. The more you do as a guild, the more votes you get. Yeah, I feel like it was only like the very biggest guilds interacting with that system, right? Or like the most active. Not that like a guild, like what, a guild can only have like, what, 30 something members anyway? Use these pens in a while. Welcome to my scribbly hatching style here. Did stuff. And by we, you mean you mostly? Yeah, you and Marzen, perhaps? Yeah. I could sit here and do really precise hatching, but it's never been my thing. I always preferred a more scribbly kind of hatching. Brito! Hey, Brito, happy birthday. Guys, it's Brito's birthday today, I hear. Me too. It's not my birthday. It's Brito's birthday. Yeah, a little new project today. I wasn't, still not quite ready to resolve my issues with my previous carving, and I wasn't feeling up to one of my other projects today, so we're sketching a bit today. Started with pencil, doing a little ink work. Oh, how's your birthday going? I hope it's good. Main situation still fucked a little bit. A little bit. So, do this drawing for, I don't know, like maybe I could, I did the sketch pretty quickly. We'll see how long the actual inking will take. Maybe like one more stream. And then maybe I'll do a drawing and give this away. People are actually interested in it. Hopefully my pens don't die. Looks Dwemer, really? Veronica said the same thing, actually. It's coincidental. Good, just chilling? Good, good. Well, I hope you had a nice dinner. Did you get yourself some cake? Cheesecake, perhaps? Love her stuffed crust pizza? Or stuffed crust close enough to pizza? Hey, that's still pizza. Nothing wrong with the meat lovers. Trying to experimenting with the hatching, see if how far I want to go here. I used to do pure like I've done some like ink pictures where I did like pure like pointillist ink work where I literally just did shading with dots of ink for like an entire picture. It's a madness. I can't believe I used to do that. Fucking insane how long it would take to do a little tiny picture. Close enough to cake? Oh, yep. Yep. Perhaps I love the meat sometimes. Get giggity? Are we giggiting? This is being suggestive, guys. Just had ads in way too long since I saw a new good movie. Tell me about it, Burrito. Anybody seen anything good? Actually, I think the last somewhat recent movie that I really enjoyed was Sinners when we watched that on like Miriam's like movie night. That was actually quite entertaining. But man, these have not been great. So I've Veronica was excited for Weapons, and I've heard it's really good. I haven't seen that one. I don't go to the theater anymore these days. Which I think the last movie I watched, guys, if you have Amazon, there is this absolutely awful movie that you can watch if you're it's like it's not even so bad it's worth a laugh. It's that War of the Worlds movie with Ice Cube. I think I got about 30 minutes into it before I was like, this is one of the worst things I've ever seen, and that was before it became like a big meme about how fucking awful it is. It's true. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. I think the movie might have been written by AI. Told your sister-in-law last weekend that all of your entertainment is Twitch, so I haven't exactly been putting in an effort to watch movies. Yeah. I still try to find movies to watch because I love movies. You know, at least when they're worth watching. Oh, gotta be careful. I'm almost smudging. No to smudging. Smudging bad. Saw a headline that said, "Is World of Worlds the worst movie of the year?" Didn't know there was a World. Yeah, it kind of, it did the old Amazon thing. They just movies just pop up on there out of nowhere. You never see them, hear about them coming. It's just like, oh, here's a movie. Yeah, would not recommend. Would not recommend. It's not just the worst movie of this year. It's like one of the worst movies I've ever seen, which is amazing because, I am a connoisseur of bad movies. Love the one with Tom Cruise though. Which one is the worst movie? The new War of the Worlds movie with Ice Cube. And welcome back, Miriam. Miriam, look, I'm like actually made a lot of progress tonight. Look at me go. Had some jerk chicken. Ooh, very nice. What makes it so bad? Okay, so in the movie, okay, first of all, Ice Ice Cube is playing like an NSA analyst, right? Like he's like a guy whose whole job it is to like spy on people, right? It's like it's the most like out of character casting for him that makes no sense, all right? Then the whole movie there are like no actual shots in the movie. Every shot in the movie is a shot of like his computer screen where he's like FaceTiming people, he's like hijacking drones, but like there's no real shots in the movie. Everything is like through a security camera. And I'm like, this is the laziest shit in the world. Like, it's the opposite of cinematography. And then the whole movie ends up being like one giant Amazon ad. It's something. It's something. I appreciate their attempt and commitment to a certain style, though. Yeah, I mean, they definitely had like a style inside, in mind that this is how they were gonna do the movie. But like, it just, I don't know, it didn't work. Sometimes movies do that and they don't work out all that well. Like, oh, who's raiding? Startled myself with my own raid noises. Lotus, hello. Lotus Sapphire, welcome in.
It's getting hot in here. Is it just me?
Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Lotus, what were you getting up to? You were playing some Peak. Very cool. I've seen a few people playing that. It looks like fun. What brings you over here tonight? Dragon's Nest. Oh, make sure I'm following. I am following. Okay, good. Taddy adds so many people to the team so quickly, it's hard to keep up with all the follows. His fellow Dragon's Nest team member. Stream team info there. Well, welcome in and thanks for thinking of me. We're just we're working on a little art tonight. I'm doing a little sketch. I'm in the midst of inking at the moment. How is Peak? It looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a good teamwork game. I was watching our other fellow teammate Storm was here play that yesterday morning. Super fun. It's got a cute little art style to it. Um, with the little mushrooms and like I don't know. It looks like fun. I'd like to give it a shot. If I had friends, I kid. My friends in chat are gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" Lotus, if you gotta go do post-stream things, get up, stretch, get some water, get some food if you need to. I appreciate you bringing your friends over. I'm gonna, I gotta do a better job of stopping in and checking out other Nest members' streams. Well, there's so many of us. It's a daunting task, but I gotta put more effort into it. I hope I can catch one of your streams soon. Actually, we're not on for too much longer tonight, probably like another 15 minutes. We're gonna raid out ourselves. As if anybody's got any suggestions. I know Storm is on, playing Fast Food Simulator with Nadia and Dragon Lady T. To check out. Maybe we'll go visit another Nest member. Or we'll see if we can find, heading off to bed. All right, Melody. Have a good night. We'll catch you later. It's always a challenge to find someone to raid in the art category. Um, it's so incredibly full of anime girls and furries. Nothing personal against it. It's just not for me. Heck happened to this thing. Thank you for not supporting that degenerate behavior. Well, I don't have anything against, like, anime or whatever. It's just, I feel like to a certain degree it's a bit of pandering, you know? And, it's also not what I do, I'm just sitting here making some I like to think I'm making art, you know. I may not be amazing, but I feel like a bit of that stuff kind of, yeah, panders to the lowest common denominator, perhaps. Yeah, that's the running joke when we raid out, is I'm always looking to not raid a someone drawing a big booby anime girls. But I have met some cool people in the art category, but it can be tough. Category is very dominated by illustration. I feel like I kind of wish Twitch would address that with additional, like, more specific art channels maybe, and not just general art. What happened to the tip of this thing? I gotta clean this brush up. Getting a little weird. It's kind of fitting the song would come on after I was just talking so much shit about Ice Cube's latest movie. it's, it's a truly terrible movie, though. Kind of deserves it. I'm glad at least on the cam the contrast is pretty good. I mean, I did crank the contrast up on the camera. At least what I'm drawing is visible, I suppose. Ugh. Guys, I swear I'm messy hatching on purpose. This isn't just laziness. This is a stylistic choice, I swear. Oh boy. Alright. It's just about time to get out of here, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go. Thanks for hanging out, Elizabeth. We're gonna go see our friend Storm. Obviously. Burrito, thanks for stopping in. I hope you have a good rest of your birthday. And I'll see you Friday. Lloyd, take care. Thanks for checking in on my base. I appreciate you. That's very nice of you. Let's go say hi to Storm. Storm is also a Dragon's Nest member. We just got a raid from another Dragon's Nest member, so I figure we'll keep it in the family. Guys will be back on Saturday playing I don't know yet. I will get in some ESO time this weekend. Oh. Thank you, Burrito. Sorry, I should change that so everybody can do it. I'll put that on the to-do list. There you go. There's some raid spam if you like. If you got a sub, use the top one. If not, you can use that second obligatory raid message. And I'll see you guys on Saturday. Have a good rest of your night. Bye.